Hello there! Welcome to the Dragon Tiger Gaming channel. My name is Dragon. So today we're going to be playing some more Empyrion Galactic Survival by Empyrion Studios. They've recently updated the game. I think the update number is 3.5.1. They've included a bunch of cool new stuff in it. They've added drone bases to a couple of planets. Offhand, I think it's the planets Estus and Omicron, so hopefully we'll get to those at some point during the series. As well as some new models for creative blocks. So if you fancy checking out the game and the latest update information, you can go to empyriongame.com to check out all the latest news and information on the pre-alpha game. Otherwise, you can check it out on Steam. It's available to buy in its pre-alpha stage. All you need to do is go to Steam, type in Empyrion Galactic Survival, and you'll find it there. I'll provide links in the description below. Pow! So let's get into the game and help little Lee survive on Akua, where we've crash landed, and hopefully give him an awesome vehicle to fly around in and be awesome. So if you can remember in the last episode, little Lee crash landed on the planet Akua, and we made ourselves a basic little base. Got ourselves set up. So hopefully in this episode we get to expand on the base, create ourselves a small vehicle, and explore the planet a little. Welcome back to the planet Akua. So since last time we've got our little base. The only thing I've done, I've created our small vehicle block, so we're going to add to that in a second, as well as a little landing pad for our new vehicle. What I have done, I've done a little bit of mining as well, so we've got a bunch of promethium, as well as iron as well, because we're going to be using shed loads of that. I've also managed to create a bunch of stuff as well, all the things we're going to need to basically create our vehicle, from cargo boxes to oxygen stations, landing gear, RCS modules, a door, as well as everything to power the vehicle as well. I did manage to, as well as promethium and iron ingot, so I managed to get some cobalt as well. That's all that was nearby. Unfortunately, creating our small vehicle has absolutely annihilated our resources. I've pretty much used all the silicon that we have, and we're getting pretty low on copper as well. And some magnesium as well. I've been using a few bullets. On our resource side, we're running pretty low on silicon and copper, so we're going to need to get plenty of that. So once I've created our small vehicle, I'm going to unveil that to you. It's going to be awesome if it pulls off. I'll see you in a jiffy. So I've finished crafting the small vehicle now, and as you can see, absolutely badass vehicle. In honor of my most favourite film in the world, I made one of the dropships from Aliens. Love that film. It helped, I used my Aliens Colonial Marines technical manual. Yes, I am a nerd. So I used the manual to create one of the epic vehicles from the movie Aliens. It's the dropship that they use. Everything's all good, it's looking sweet. Well, one good feature I did like about it, I'll show you now, is I've put a door in the back, and everything that we could ever need to fly, fuel tanks, oxygen tanks, even boxes to store stuff in, is all inside. So like our escape pod, which was down near the water when we started, everything's enclosed in armor rather than some of it's poking out the sides. So that's always a handy bonus. We're on a bit of a time schedule now because we got to find some silicon before we completely mess everything up. We also need to get some food as well. We got one packet of emergency rations left, which basically gives us full food. But that's all we've got left. We can't create a food station until we find some silicon. So let's check out if this badger flies. Oh, hang on a second, I've got to put the landing gear on the back. That's the only thing I had to do. That's the only trouble crafting on the ground instead of space. You can't actually, it's hard to get underneath your vehicle. So I'm going to have to chop away little bits of my landing pad just to get underneath the thing. I might need to patch up the holes in my landing pad, otherwise that's going to end up in disaster. I end up falling through and the little plant creatures end up doing me over in the night. I'm a little bit panicky now because we've got no silicon to make anything, plus we've only got one packet of emergency rations left before our guy dies. So on a bit of a time schedule, let's have a bit of an explore, see what we can find. See if we can find some decent resources, maybe some of the alien bases on the place. Right, let's get in this thing. Oh, well excited, look at this. The cockpit view's awesome. Switch the engine on. That works. Let's see, we can go up. Oh, we can't go up. For some reason we're stuck. Oh no. So we've got a bit of a problem with our thrusters at the moment. We're not getting enough lift out of the thrusters that we have go for the up function. So I'm going to sacrifice the down function of the thrusters. Hopefully I'll be able to land kind of safely without smashing my vehicle up. Where's the hole for this? There we go. Yeah, there we go. We got enough lift now, which is also good. RCS is working. We can turn. Well, let's see what we can find. We're going to need to find some resources pretty soon. Let's go this way. The only thing with this vehicle, because it's so big as well, we're consuming a lot of power. But what we have got rocket launchers, as well as a minigun attached to this thing. So that's always handy. So beautiful. Magnesium, that's one thing we want to find. Magnesium, copper, magnesium, promethium. Come on. Where's this? Silicon, promethium. What's that up there? Oh, that's pretty good. So it looks like we're going to have to be silicon. There we go, that's what we're looking for. Well, we've got 9 minutes left. Enough to power. Cobalt. The only thing now, we have got drones flying around. I can hear them just in the corner of my ear. Right, silicon's what we're looking for. That'll basically mean life or death. That looks like a nice flat landing pad there. Unfortunately, we're going to have to drop, which is never good. There we go. Oh, we have got some drones around here. God knows where those little buggers are. Shall we risk it? Yeah, let's risk it. Right. Where we got some lights. We've only got 2. It's a bit of a shame, but one to mark where our vehicle is. Oh man, they sound real close. Oh man, there's little creatures attacking me. Why? Right, there we go. We got little creatures on the way, so we're gonna have to clear out the space first. Right, you little skull. Dig. Oh, life is so hard without a down thruster. It's not good. Because we've now got no down thruster, it makes life a hell of a lot difficult. There you are, you little sod. Oh, that's some corn dog plants. Hopefully the drones are pretty far away. Let's get this plant monster out of the way because he's the one trying to kill us. I guess one plant monster down. Oh, pull up! That's it. Whoa, switch engines off. Right, we're kind of teeter-tottering here. Come on, level up. Switch engines off. Oh, there we go. Right, so I'm going to dig for some silicon now, get as much as we possibly can before we end up not being able to build anything. So I'll be back in a little bit. I'll see you guys on the flip side. So we managed to mine a little bit of silicon at the moment. I'm not going to be able to stay here very long. I'm going to have to create that up and down engine. That way we'll have a fully functional small vehicle then. But until then, we're getting attacked by drones as well. As you can hear them in the distance, I think we've hit 4 so far. That's one of them there. If you haven't seen the new drones, they're pretty big. You get different types as well. So far I've encountered the minigun drone, a plasma drone, They've all been trying to shoot my ship. Even though I've just built it. The size of that thing. Huge. But anyway, we're going to head on back to the base. I managed to get a little bit of meat as well, so hopefully we can construct ourselves a food processing unit. That way, we can get ourselves set up. Just make sure there's no other drones around. You can see one in the distance over there. I'm not really sure what they're guarding, but it's not good. So I'm going to decide to retreat. I think it's about time we went back to the base. Otherwise, we're going to get owned by these guys. Come on, we gotta make it back. We got 5 minutes. So we're discovering a lot of deposits, which is good. The trouble is we can't exactly get them at the moment because we're gonna get owned by these drones. Plus our vehicle can't go, can't fly downwards, which is always a bit of a pain in the butt. You're trying to land somewhere and mine the ore. Oh, another silicon deposit. That's always handy. A bit of a one closer to our base as well. Well, here we go. Our base is over here. It's going to take some serious flying trying to land on this landing pad without a downward direction. Slow down. Okay, we're in the right area. Come on, turn. Right, come on, we can make it. We can make it. Don't screw up now. Come on. A little bit more. A little bit more. It's any trouble as well, because we got a landing gear. We got holes all over the damn place now as well, which is never good. So I'll try and park on the left-hand side a little bit. I think we're good. Anyone want me to find out? Oh, jeez, that was close. Right, we made it. Happy days. I'm sure we used quite a bit of power. I can block up these holes now as well. Let's fill this out. Where's the other holes? Hopefully we get to build some lights as well so we can actually see the landing pad. So we've been so lost without silicon, it's been real hard. Well, so that's parked up. It flies pretty well. One of my landing gears is just a bit off, but I'm not really worried about that at the moment. We need to get our priorities straight. We need to get some food ready. I better eat some emergency rations. I think our guy's about to die. You enjoyed that? Well, there we go. We got full food again now. But we need to create some electronic silicon stuff. And the good thing about killing drones as well, you can also collect most of their parts, which is freaking awesome, especially when you're running low on things. It saves your resources, so you can build things for free, which is always good. We can build our food processing unit, which is what we need. We need extra fuel cells for the craft as well. Actually, we need some thrusters first. So we got 2 up thrusters, we need 2 down thrusters now. Yes, so we got our food station back now. We can actually start making some food. Well, there we go. Now we got food production, which is always good. So if we want any food anymore, all we have to do is kill one of the some of the animals that are roaming around, slugs and triceratopses. So our food's looking pretty good at the moment. We got plenty of that. I don't know why our oxygen has gone down. I have no idea. It's a bit weird seeing it as we're on a planet full of oxygen. I didn't quite get it. Right, so we made our salamis. That can go off. Then you can put all our stuff in the fridge then to keep it nice and fresh for when we do need it. But we should have plenty of resources now to make a few other things. Obviously we want to make some more thrusters. So the next thing we want to do on our shopping list is make some more, fuel tanks. Because our small vehicle seems to be eating up a lot of power. I mean, we've got tons of promethium. I mean, we've got tons of fuel cells. We just need the somewhere to put them, basically. So as soon as this is done, we're going to get to creating some more fuel tanks. Then hopefully we can fly for longer. And with our thrusters made, be a bit more manoeuvrable. So while I'm creating these objects, I'm going to see you in a wee jiff, and then we can start doing some proper exploring. See you in a bit. Okay, so we've managed to fix the thruster problem now. We've got 2 thrusters for the down direction. So we've also upgraded our fuel tanks in the small vessel as well. We've increased them. We've got 3 of them now instead of just 1, so we should get a lot more flight time. That's about it, really. We've created ourselves the food station now. so we can actually eat, which is always nice. So we want to try and find an alien base if possible, because they've got all the rare resources floating around in there. Plus we can dismantle the crap out of it and keep all the resources for ourselves. So that's about it really. It's night time at the moment on our little planet. We got about 3.25 hours until it's daylight. So if I fly in this direction towards the east, hopefully we should find something. So let's get ourselves prepared. So as you can see now, we got upward direction and we got downward direction as well, which is always good. So that means we can actually land. This vehicle takes a little while to go forward, so I might have to build 2 new thrusters for the back as well at some point, just because it's taking absolutely ages to go forwards. There we go, we got a nice sunset from our craft. That's a nice view, isn't it? You can also look around as well, holding Alt on your keyboard. You can actually use the mouse to have a look around, which is always good if you're trying to land, etc. Oh, check that out. There we go. That's the huge vessel, MS Titan. Apparently there's 3 segments which are scattered around on the planet Akua. We've got to try and find them. There's a couple of cool things in there, and something's firing at us. I'm not sure what, but I don't think I'm going to hang around to find out. So something's a bit up with our craft. It doesn't seem to be flying very well. It seems to tilt all the time and just want to crash into the floor. So there we go. That, as you can see on the right there, that's the border for the actual game at the moment. It's just covering parts of the game they haven't completed yet. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. What's this thing? Stay out of range. We're going to miss all the crap out of it. Well, we got a couple of drones down there. We really want to get in there, really. It seems there we go, direct hit on that little sod. We want to strafe at the moment. Epsilon defences, they normally got plasma turrets on the top of them, so they normally kick the crap out of a vehicle or us if we're hanging around on there. Actually, what do I want to do? I wonder if I can go down there. Uh-oh. There's one drone down. Gotta just get this one. Swerving, son of a bitch. The only trouble is I can't see where the if there's plasma turrets on this thing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come in low. Hopefully part of the mountain will take out most of the plasma turrets. Actually, if I can take out one plasma turret, hopefully I'll get to dismantle the other. There we go. So hopefully if I approach it from this direction, the other turret might have a hard time of shooting at my vehicle. Oh man. Scary. I want to land somewhere which is out of range of that flipping plasma turret. Landings. See him flying around in the distance there? Git. Come on, you metal git, where are you? That's that drone taken care of. I can still hear another one. That's the thing, as soon as I see some resources, I've always got to pick it up. It's a bit of an OCD, kleptomaniac sort of thing going on. So there's quite a lot of interesting stuff here, and I'm going to go for it, because there's going to be some awesome stuff in here. I wonder if I could try and be a bit sneaky here. Yes. I could try and be a bit sneaky here and enter the base underneath it. Yeah, for defense towers, there's normally a core right in the middle of the thing. So let's have a look here. That's not the core. That's not the core. There we go, there's the core there. So that was a bit easier. So I can take the core out and hopefully not get shot to crap as soon as I walk in the bloody place. Oh, it's an alien container, so I can access this as well without being shot at, so that's handy. Right, so let's test the water a little bit. There's normally guns and stuff in here. Woohoo! There we go. So now we got rid of the core, the guns aren't going to start shooting us and owning us. So that's always a good thing. So otherwise these guns will be open firing on us right now, so I'm going to dismantle these and take all their bits. I'm definitely going to dismantle that. The amount of resources you can get from a large generator is unreal. So that was a bit more successful than what I thought. Start off underground, then go up through the base that way. At least you got a bit of cover. So I'm going to see if I can get on top there. I don't think there's anything above here. Unfortunately, because I had to destroy the turrets, I can't get the resources for those, but never mind. Could be worse. So I'm going to take these fuel tanks as well. Large fuel tank, might want one of those later on. What did we actually get on that trip anyway? So we managed to get some iron, some cobalt, copper, silicon. Oh, what's that? Neodymium. We got some neodymium ore as well. Magnesium and some promethium. So that neodymium, that's pretty good because we can't find that anywhere on our planet at the moment, Akua. Well, not that we've come across anyway. So we got an absolute ton of stuff now. So I'm not sure if it's worth it going to the next defense tower. Just to make the journey worthwhile. Why not? We got plenty of food left. Got a bunch of slimies, so may as well. So this is the amazing part I like in the game. So many things to explore, as well as like hostile alien forces, which are based on different planets. It's also a bonus if you try and oh crap! Level myself out. Level myself out. Level myself out. There we go. So it's one of those things. He who dares wins. If you go and try and get into the crap. If you try and get into the bases, the amount of things you can actually get is unreal. Oh man, so many turrets. I'm not liking this. Actually, let's get to the power station first and screw that up. Otherwise, we're gonna get destroyed. There we go. We just gotta get rid of this drone as well. Goddamn drones. Damn it, you stopped. So close, come on. There we go, have it. Yes, your turret has one. That's made things a lot simpler now. Happy days. Oh, crap. I can hear him. Where is he? Oh man, there he is. Oh, reload! Actually, no, get out your pistol instead. Oh, he seems to be stuck, which is always nice. Oh no! Well, that was a spot of luck, that was. Jeez. We would have got absolutely owned then. There we go. Oh, we got another alien container, which is always handy. Take all this stuff. We've got a rocket launcher in there as well, so that's pretty cool. Recycle everything I see. I'm not sure where the core is in this base. Might go underground again. Oh, we've got some turrets hanging around the place as well. I'm not sure where the core is, which is never good. I do fancy getting destroyed. Ah, there he is. So we'll get rid of that. Cool, and that's the drones buggered off. Not the drones, the little gun turrets. Sods. With these bases as well, if you wanted to, you could put your own base starter block into this base, and basically you can have it for yourself. If you destroy their core and put your own core in, then you can have the base. But I want to create my own. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to make an interior sort of storage area inside my small vehicle. It's just basically to make enough room for everything else. It's protected by all the armor outside, plus, like I'm exploring at the moment, I can fill up the vehicle without having to go back, then come back to it later on. My small vehicle is a storage area as well. Man, I can hear that drone. It sounds like he's getting closer. God damn it. Oh no, he's real close. Oh, why am I stuck? God damn it. Where am I? Oh jeez. Oh no, you don't, you little son of a bitch. Look at him, you get. Oh no. Son of a bitch. So we've got a ton of resources now, plenty of bits, and that's what I have into mine. All you've got to do is attack a couple of enemy bases and make it back home alive. So that's going to be the hardest bit. And we're being shot at. But do a barrel roll. If we've been drone right underneath us then, that was never good. Hopefully we should be able to land quite well now, because we've got a downward control as well as upward control. So fly, fly, fly. There we go. So it's daylight here as well, so we can hunt for some food, because I think we're going to get pretty close. Down a little bit. Down, 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 down. Oh, we're right on the edge. Grab. And there we go, engine's off, and we're back home. So that wasn't a bad haul really, because we got some of the really rare Erestrum ingots, as well as some neodymium. So there we go, I'll probably end it there. We've managed to create our base and had a little bit of an explore. We've managed to see where all the aliens on the planet have set up, so we're going to start raiding those in a second, because we've got quite a few rare resources that we want to get our hands on, so we're going to ruin their lives. So I think in the next episode what we want to do, we want to try and increase our base a little bit, because everything's crammed into this little box. So now we've got our vehicle, everything's a bit more chilled out, we can get food, we can get resources whenever we need to, plus it looks freaking awesome. I'm quite proud of it. It's a homage to my most favourite movie in the world, Aliens. So there we go folks, hope you've enjoyed yourselves. Anyway, check us out in the next episode. If you're feeling a bit generous, please give us a like and subscribe. And if you fancy checking out the game for yourself, it's available on Steam. I'll put a link in the description below so you can check out the website of Elion Studios, the guys and girls who created this game. And if you fancy checking it out on Steam, all you need to do is put in Empyrion Galactic Survival in the search engine and you'll find it right there. Check it out, it's an absolutely awesome game, beautiful game. Anywho, no matter where you are or what you are doing, make sure you have a very good one. Ta-da!